Congratulations on Big Ten media first team.
Appreciate it.
Carey, the media must know more than coaches, right?
Yeah.
I think it's the other way around, wasn't he? Coaches and
I think it was. Maybe I'm wrong. What does that mean to you to be all Big Ten, first team Big Ten?
I mean, I appreciate all the accolades, but honestly, I'm just strictly focused on finding a way to beat this team, our next opponent.
How would you describe your play this year? How you play this year?
I feel I've been consistently getting better over time. So I feel I've been playing well so far. But I still got a lot to work on, though.
Coming in this year, you were the only guy who played a lot. You rotated with 2 first-round picks last year. Describe what your mindset was coming into the year, knowing that what those guys had done and what you were capable of and needed to do.
Really, I just wanted to be a leader this year and just lead these young guys and be that #1 corner here at Ohio State.
Denzel, are you surprised at the rate teams are throwing at you? They seem to be doing it. It just seems strange to me they would throw at the #1 corner like the way they are.
Yeah, I think it is strange because last year, actually, I think Gary and Marshawn got more targets than I did last year. I thought last year they would target me more. But this year I've been getting a lot of targets. But I like it, though. I like when teams throw at me, give me an opportunity to make plays and help our team out.
Why do you think that is? Like, do they see a size advantage or what? Because they're throwing and you're knocking them down. So.
Right. Honestly, I'm not sure, but I wanted to keep coming, though. Keep coming.
You have the look of somebody that gets offended if anyone completes a pass on you. Is it? Am I right about that? Could you describe what your mindset is?
Right, yeah, I definitely take a mindset. I feel kind of disrespected when teams throw at me, but I honestly enjoy it when teams throw at me, giving me an opportunity to make plays on the ball. When
teams are challenging you like that, what is your demeanor out there? I know some guys like to talk and maybe show off a little bit when they're playing as well as you are. What do you like to do to show the other team that you're not one to be thrown at?
Right. I mean, I don't do much talking unless the opponents start doing much talking. So that's all. I just go about my business and just play.
Denzel, are you being used differently than, I guess, maybe the top #1 corner would be in other years? The reason I ask, it seems like you're showing up a lot against tight ends in different matchups. Is that?
Really, they wanted me to play more boundary, so it's not just tight ends. I play receivers in the boundary as well, but I've been playing boundary the past few weeks.
Okay.
What are you expecting out of this Wisconsin defense this week, given the fact that they like to run a little bit more than they like to pass?
Yeah, the corners got to be able to fit the run, so we're going to still have a load on our hands.
Is that what you guys have been doing this week, practicing a little bit more, pinching down?
Yeah, but we still got to cover, though.
Hey, Denzel, this Wisconsin offense has been known for its accuracy in the passing game. Is there a different kind of game plan going into such, because they're known for their accuracy, is there a different game plan for the corners?
Oh, well, coaches are still getting that figured out, but we just going out just practicing.
Your speed, you've been described as being as fast as anyone here. First of all, how fast are you?
Pretty fast.
No numbers?
No numbers. Pretty fast.
And you like Billy Price? He doesn't like talking about strength, and you don't want to talk about speed. Is that what it is?
Pretty fast.
Have you always been just gifted to be exceptionally fast?
Yeah, I feel I was always blessed with speed. That's what God given me, and I use that to the best of my ability.
But you were also very thin and didn't grow till late in high school, right?
Right. Yeah, that is true. I gained a lot of weight and height over the past few years.
And when you got here, how big were you? How much did you weigh?
I was small. I don't even remember my size, but it was small though. Coach Mick did a great job putting some weight on me.
You were 1 what?
I don't remember.
Okay.
Small.
Okay.
They announced at the game that Worley got his hand, but it had to be you, right, that blocked that. Just talk about that play and what you've been close. And I think you did get your hand on another.
It will be corrected, or it has been corrected.
Okay.
It was Denzel.
Okay. Just talk about blocking kicks and making plays in special teams. Just those change the game sometimes.
Yeah, I just try to find a way to make plays wherever I can on the field, and I love going in and playing special teams and just making a difference in those fields.
And this game, I mean, could it hinge on something like that? I mean, they're good at special teams. I know they had a punt return touchdown against Michigan, and they've been able to do some big things too. Just will you find yourself out there on a little bit more maybe than what's normal, I guess, for a championship, or what do you think?
Yeah, special teams definitely play a big role in games like this, so I expect me to be on a lot of special teams this week.
There's been so much talk around, about conferences, how many teams, bids, all that stuff. I'm just curious, how do you look at the Big Ten when you compare it to, the ACC this year, the SEC this year, other conferences?
I feel the Big Ten's elite.
Yeah, when you
just elite.
when you block that extra point, I mean, a lot of people, it's just like, it's an extra point, no big deal. But it almost seemed to kind of turn. I mean, the momentum. I mean, after that, you guys took the lead and you never looked back. So when you're out there on special teams, obviously there is a certain pride that you take, and an extra point is not just a normal extra point for you.
Yeah, I definitely take a lot of pride in it because I feel special teams does make a big difference, and that shows in the games.
Is that something that you guys practice on? I mean,
every day.
Just like exactly like what happened in the game.
Yeah, every day. Coach Meyer puts an emphasis on special teams.
Building off of special teams, do you ever like go to the coaches and try to loudly let you get after it, try to go block one at some certain points in the game?
No, I trust my coaches, and they put me in a perfect position every game to make a play on special teams. So I just go wherever they tell me to go.
Denzel, in the first half, seemed like Michigan was able to gash you guys a little bit, and the tackling maybe wasn't what you guys would have liked on that one punt return. I think Peoples-Jones broke 5 or 6 tackles. Just what did you guys do maybe in the first half or halftime to kind of make that adjustment and get, instead of allowing them to make those big plays, those big gashes, that you were able to kind of hold them down in the second half?
Yeah, really we just had to just finish those tackles. It was just too many missed tackles.
And that's not something you guys have been known for here the last couple of years. Just what kind of emphasis do you guys put on that to make sure that small plays don't turn into the big plays like that?
Right, just an emphasis in practice on tackling, so we just can't have that again.
I know you guys always look at Michigan as the biggest game of the year. You could make a case that, now this is the biggest game of the year. How do you guys rate, the magnitude of the Big Ten title game?
It's a big match, so we're trying to get a ring, so it's big.
Denzel, what's the challenge of a guy like Troy Fumagalli, their tight end? And I imagine you're going to get meshed up on him at least a couple times on Saturday. Just what goes into guarding a guy who's that big but that can move like that?
Just watching film and just trusting my technique and my feet, and I think we'll be all right.
Is there anything different about covering a tight end as opposed to covering a receiver?
Tight ends, they like to get a little bit more physical with you, but as a corner, I like being physical, so I think we'll be good, though.
What's the challenge of going against Taylor, against the running back, and their run game in general? What's the challenge?
Everyone just has to fit their holes, stop the run.
Denzel, there's just been a lot of talk the last couple of days about Greg Schiano and everything out in Tennessee. As somebody who's played for him and had him as a coach, just what kind of impact has he made on you as a person?
He made a big impact on me in this defense coming here, and I'm glad he's staying, actually. But I wish the best for him, whatever he does.
What did he say to you guys this week to try to move past that or address whatever his Sunday was like?
He just tells our main focus is on the Big Ten, and that's all we're thinking about right now.
How important is it to get that ring?
It's very important. After beating the team up north, this is the next important thing.
Because who knows what will happen beyond that in terms of the playoff or whatever.
Right.
But you guys, the first goal is to be the Big Ten champion. Just trying to get a sense of, okay, if that doesn't happen, this is enough. I mean, how would you kind of characterize that?
Well, we're just trying to take it game by game, and focus is to beat Wisconsin, and then let everything else take care of itself.
Denzel, thank you very much.
Thank you.